Today, I'm trying a cruise for the first time. On board MSC World America, this mega cruise ship can hold over 6,700 passengers. There's over 20 bars, lounge and cafes. There's loads of restaurants. I'm going to check out the food, things to do on board, and so much more. Whether the camera does it justice, but this is huge. This is the closest I can get to it for security reasons, obviously, when I'm checking in. So I'm excited about my first ever cruise. Let's go and check in.
Welcome on board to the MSC World America.
Thank you very much.
All the way from home.
Hi. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following everyone else.
Just check your so that will be on deck 7 at the Panorama Lounge.
So a little bit confusing, but I think the first thing you have to do is find out where your muster station is. And mine is conveniently, I think, in a casino, which is handy. So I'm on deck 14H. Wow, that lift has been polished to perfection. You can see yourself in it so clearly. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a lift that clean before in my life. Wow, look at that. That's like the center of the ship. We'll have a look at that in a minute. 14215. I didn't realise this, but on cruise ships, the even-numbered cabins are typically located on the left, the port side of the ship, when facing the bow, the front, and the odd-numbered cabins are on the right side, the starboard side. I don't know whether my bags are here yet. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this is so cool. I've always dreamed about being on a proper cruise ship. So this cabin is quite small, but it does have its own kind of little living area, office table, dressing table, and somewhere for you to relax. I've got this huge sofa, but I have realized it is missing one thing, and that's, I don't know, some cushions would be nice, but it is a nice couch and it's absolutely huge. In fact, you could even actually just sleep on here. It's a sofa bed as well. So it's like you get about 5 people sat on here. There's the hairdryer. Look at that, I don't think that's been used. Here is my safe. It's like a leather stool. This is like a huge marble coffee table. Wow, look at that. Well thought out there for saving space. So let's talk minibar. And this is the first time I've ever seen a minibar with a key lock on it. Luckily mine is open. What's inside? So this is complimentary, so it is a little bit sparse, especially in terms of alcohol, but they have given me actually a Corona and a Heineken beer, nice and chilled, and some Pringles, and some bottles of water. Glasses, oh, they're plastic. I guess is there a reason why they're plastic? I've got an ice bucket if I want it as well. Huge big mirror. I've got a phone to call guest services, room service. If I wanted to book excursions, I can do that from here too. I've got the TV, which when you come in is showing the safety information on board. Obviously it was quite loud when I came in, so I did have to turn that down. But let's check out the bed. Now, you know that I normally check the mattress every time I go and stay in a resort or a hotel. I believe I am one of the first, if not the first, I might be second, I'm not sure, that slept in the bed. And you know, sometimes I've been in places where they get a pillow menu where it's just so confusing. All I want is either a firm pillow or a soft pillow, and most of the time I want a firm pillow. So it's good that they give you 2 options here, a soft one and a firm one. And these towels, I guess I take these with me upstairs if I want to go on a sunbed, I guess. We'll find out later. Bed test, nice and springy, and it should be really. I'm one of the very few people in the world that have actually slept on this bed. Being a brand new cruise ship, I think there's probably maybe 1 or 2 people before me that have slept in this bed, maybe if that, but yeah, nice and comfy. Being a new ship, everything is so nice and shiny. I love all this. Is this suede or leather above the bed, and the uplights, which always make the room feel really cozy. Not that it really needs to feel too cozy, I mean, when you're on a cruise ship, but I do like a good low ceiling and soft lighting. It does set the mood. Let's check out the wardrobe. No posh hangers in here, but I can do some washing. A mirror to check yourself out, ready for when you go out to dinner. There's the AC, makeup room, do not disturb. They only gave me one of these, but I actually accidentally locked myself out of the room, so I had to get another one, which was good, because if I take it out, all the electric will go off, so I can at least have 2 of these, so I can keep one in, so I can keep charging. When I came in here, I actually walked past the door so quick, I didn't even think there was a bathroom actually in this cabin. It's amazing what they've managed to fit in this small space, but here is the bathroom. And with this level of cabin, it's pretty much no frills, but actually I really like it. It reminds me of the kind of bathroom you'd get in a holiday home caravan back in the UK. Lots of mirrors though, make it feel so much bigger. Loads of flannels. Pretty small shower, but actually you could fit, well, 2 people. It does come with complimentary shower gel, which apparently it has got MSC fragrance. I've never seen that before in a shower. Is that somewhere where you put your feet to wash your feet? If it is, there should be more showers like that, because answer this question. How many people actually wash their feet in a shower? Or their legs? Think about it for a second. Some people do, some people don't. I do, by the way. Sometimes. Let's check out the balcony. I'll pull this up, then I have to do that. There's 2 little chairs, which is nice. A little table. We're currently in port at the moment, but this is my current view. I guess you would say I'm pretty much right in the middle of the ship, in the heart of the action, or in the heart of the accommodation anyway. So my room key is also my cruise card, and it's also handy because it's got my room number on it, so I better keep this on me at all times. Later that night we departed Miami and we headed out to our very own private island in the Bahamas. That's the island we're heading to today, Ocean Cay. It's a pretty small island. It's got a lighthouse on there, loads of activities. I thought I'd skip breakfast this morning and just grab a coffee because it's going to be a busy day. All right, let's do a full ship tour then of MSC World America, and I tell you something, it is impressive. It has 22 decks, loads of bars, loads of restaurants, loads of pools, and I'm talking about loads. In fact, there's 4 outside swimming pools, there's 1 indoor pool, there's 2 adult-only pools. Also, there are 11 hot tubs and plunge pools spread about the ship. Let's go and explore, come on. And it's a gorgeous day here in the Bahamas for it. And look, I've spotted my first hot tub. In fact, there's another one over the other side. That's the main pool. You can probably just see there in the distance some water slides. All the family area is around there. There's so much stuff to check out. I thought it'd be a good idea if we start at the top and work our way down. And right at the top, deck 22, this is where the yacht club is. There's loads of sunbeds around here if you want to capture some sun. And what's great about this area is if you want to get away from the kids, there's an adult pool up here and the second of 11 different hot tubs and whirlpools. Look at that, I could spend all day in there. This is a nice little area. Outside shower. You can get quite a few people in here. Look at that. That is really nice. And do you know what, for a cruise ship, I'm really surprised just how big the pools are here, because you get some cruise ships where you kind of get that and a little bit more. It's incredible how many swimming pools this ship has. So this wraps around the ship all the way back to where I just was standing, just on the other side. Wow, look at the view you get from up here. So a little bit later I am going to go down here and we're going to go on a kayak, which I believe is over there. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Look at the colour of the water. So I mean, a lot of people are on the beach today, so we've got a lot of the ship to ourselves, which is good. So just quickly, this is the other entrance into the yacht club, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
remain in the mountains of Wisconsin.
So many different options for lunch though.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Like that, we have.
The size of that is huge. It's around about 27 degrees today, so perfect pool weather. Oh, there you go, there's another. They're just everywhere. I love it. Let's feel the water. Oh, it's heated as well. It's really nice. This pool is huge. I like the middle bit where it steps down. If the weather isn't that great, they've got an indoor pool. Oh, the roof opens up as well. Wow, this is nice. Got hot tubs in here. Wow, check this area out. So this area is called the Zen Pool. There's two pools, one either side. Look at this gantry. Yikes, that's high. How amazing is this? And when you look down into the promenade, wow. We'll head down there in a bit. You come across these everywhere in the ship where you're standing on like a glass floor and you can see right down. Not for everyone, but I think it's amazing. So this is the Family Adventure Centre. There are loads of attractions here. So they're all included in the price, including the shark slide, which I'm about to go on. I'm going to leave that to last though, because I'm going to use that to get downstairs. Before that, we're going to try the cliffhanger, going to try the walkway up there, and of course the water slides. Come on. I couldn't film on there because of health and safety, but that was great fun. It is a swing, yes, off the side of a ship, but when you're that high up and you look down, that is brilliant. I was so excited about trying this. This is the Jaw Drop, and it's the longest dry slide at sea. It really did pick up some speed, and it was a great way to get down to the promenade. Oh my God! This is so fast! Whoa! Oh, soft landing.
This part slows you down.
Oh, does it? Very clever. Last bit slows you down. Let's head into the World Promenade. I mean, remember, you're still on a cruise ship. Wow. Look at that. That is impressive. There's shopping, luxury shops, selling handbags and watches. We've got a coffee shop. You can see, look, there's people's balconies. You could use your room to have a balcony out to sea or an inside view. Look how beautiful this is though. This is the Greek restaurant, I think. Wow, really nice. We walk through there at breakfast though. Every so often you see people walking through there, or you see them walking up there by the pool. I could forget that I'm in the Bahamas right now on a cruise ship. I've got a Greek salad, a chilled glass of white wine. I feel like I'm in the Mediterranean. Cheers. If you've never had a Greek salad before, feta cheese, you're missing out. So good. If you love the Greek food, they've also got it to go, look. Couple more high-end shops. Watch shop there, look. I'll come back up here at sunset because apparently it looks amazing. A classic American bar up here. You just pour your own beer. Wow. So with my package, I've got alcohol package, so place card here. Like that. No, I thought I've got the alcohol package. I've got to load this up with some credit, I think. That's the reason why. Let's head over into the sweet shop. Wow, I love this. It looks so good. If only there was smell-o-vision. This is incredible. Wow, look at some of these shakes that you can get. Look at this fresh gelato. Let's grab some. Got my frozen yogurt.
Which one would you like?
Can I go for the rainbow sprinkles, please? And some white chocolate blossoms. Oh, I haven't had frozen yogurt in ages. That is so good and so refreshing. Time for dinner. There are a lot of restaurants on board. Tonight though, I thought I'll see what it's like to eat in the buffet restaurant. I'm looking forward to it because it's obviously a huge selection. I'm not quite sure what they have down there, so we'll go and check that out. We're gonna have a drink. I'm gonna go and see the show Dirty Dancing, which is on board tonight. Obviously, I can only film a little bit of that because of copyright. Then we've got a white party disco lined up. I mean, there's so much entertainment on board. You obviously don't have to do all of it. I'm just trying to show you as much as I possibly can. Let's grab a drink and grab some dinner. Great, you've got these info boards where if you're doing a slightly bigger cruise, it tells you where you are, what the weather's doing, information about where you are, the theatres, the shows, the restaurants. There's a pub here we can have a drink in before dinner, shall we? Like an old-fashioned English pub. Wow. They've even got live music going on. It's like they've got a full-on brewery going on here. They make their own beer here at sea. Unless that's fake. But I'm sure that's real. Isn't that crazy? Cheers. So they've got a sports arena on board where they're playing basketball, soccer. But some nights they turn it into bumper cars. Hi.
Hello, good evening. Hi guys, I'm fine.
I think more places should do this. I do feel like I'm a little overdressed for this. Let's go for yellow. I haven't done the bumper cars for years. No, it's supposed to be dodgems, isn't it? Dodgems and bumper cars, two different things. And what's good is you don't feel like an idiot doing it because there's loads of other adults doing this right now. I think I've come in the wrong direction because I've started off at the cakes. Wow. Wow. Look at that. The food smells and looks amazing. You see loads of drinks. Is that ice cream machines? We can sit outside if we want, but there's nobody sitting out here. Wow. Why do I feel bad coming to a buffet to have just pizza? But that does look good. There's fast food options, look, there's burgers, hot dogs. So tonight's dinner, I've gone for the typical buffet option, random food, pizza, pasta and chicken nuggets. Where else can you get that kind of a meal? All washed down by a Coke. Cheers.
The Superstation before. We're taking you back, all right?
great seeing like a West End show on a cruise ship. Kind of forget you're at sea for a moment. It's a good show. Good morning. They do have a great coffee shop here where that's where I'm going to go and grab a coffee. Let's go. Can't beat the smell of freshly brewed coffee in the morning. Cheers. So let's go and check out breakfast in the buffet restaurant. Cereal. Morning. Some fresh fruit juice. And of course the hot breakfast. So if it's a bit too busy this side, you can go over this side. It's all repeated on the other side. And also, you get to walk over the promenade. Look at that. Oh, actually, this is quite nice. Oh, that looks good. Might go for that as well. And some beans on the side. Sit over here, shall we, and enjoy it by the sea. Wow, look at the colour of the water. So I thought this morning I'd have a brief walk around the island. So how long would it take to walk from where I am now across over to here and then over there?
From here to there?
Yeah.
About 15-20 minutes.
Oh, okay, 15-20 minutes. All right, thank you. So you can rent jet skis and kayaks from here as well, and there's shops, gift shops. Wow, look at these little bananas. Gift shop.
Yeah, no, retail. Yeah, because they all have jet.
Love the little boutique shops. There's a queue, so must be popular. Oh, it's an ice cream. Wow, look at this lovely little lagoon. Seeker's Cove. What's great is that whenever you see a bar and you've got your drinks package, you can just go up and get any drink you want. Maybe some snacks as well. You know, hard to believe what, like 10 years ago, this was just like a wasteland of scrap metal, and what's nice is that, you know, this is just here for the people on the cruise. There's no other cruise ships that dock here at the same time that you're here, so. And here I am on the north part of the island. That only took about 20 minutes to walk here. Wow, it's so peaceful over here. Ship is so big. Look at the colour of the water, it's gorgeous. So there's loads of excursions you can do on the island. One of them is heading up the lighthouse. It's a lot of stairs. What a view. Look at that. You see right across the whole island. All the trees you see have been planted This was like a wasteland. It was used for mining, and there was loads of scrap metal here when apparently MSC bought it. Oh, I was just told that these are shark nets. Apparently it's only lemon sharks and something else in the water, but apparently they don't bite, but I'm not taking my chances. Sharks is a shark to me. It's a lovely beach over there. Hopefully that's where I'll be able to go kayaking later. So time to get back on board and get ready, because there's a white party on the beach tonight. There's a lighthouse show and there's loads of other things. So best get back, get showered and get ready. Maybe one quick dip first. You see these for sale in shops in the UK and they're worth a lot of money, but here there's like so many just scattered all the way along here. So the white party is going on behind me. It's probably going to be going on quite late, so I think I'm probably going to go to bed. But before I do that though, I'm just waiting for the lighthouse show, which is loads of LED lights on the lighthouse that went up earlier. So I'll check this out and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. For tonight, I'm going to go and eat in a restaurant called Bubbles, which is a restaurant where you can have like a 3-course set menu. I'm going to go and check out the World Galleria, which is right in the middle of the ship, and it's classed as a little miniature city. They've pretty much got everything in there. Restaurants, they've got shops, and also they've got an F1 simulator. Let's go check it out. This is the level I want to go on, so deck 7. J. Wow. This place is huge. I think I'll go downstairs first. Wow, can you see that there? Look at the ceiling. Duty-free shops that you'd get at the airport. Shopping gallery. Oh my god, I can smell this. Is this... yeah, it's like a chocolate shop. Wow, look at that. Is that made out of real chocolate? Wow. Oh wow, look, it's actually making something right now. Look at that. Sure, I remember having something like that as a kid, but in jelly form. Oh, chocolate cornflakes, can't go wrong. Is that made out of chocolate as well? Wow, it's incredible. So the theatre where I was at last night is right at the end. The pub I had a drink in last night was up there as well. That's where you can hear live music coming from. You don't want to eat anything fancy. There's pizza. I've just glimpsed the sunset over Miami as we're pulling into port. Wow, look at that. The camera picks that up. Pre-made burgers all ready to go, look. Chicken nuggets, burgers, buffalo wings, chicken wings. Wow, it's good. Hot dog with chili. Gabby would love that. Really randomly, there's a British telephone box right here at the end where people are going in and having selfies. Luna Park Arena. What's in here? Oh, they do shows in here, do they? trying to find this F1 simulator. I know it's up here somewhere. They've got a comedy bar up here as well, from what I've been told. Hang on. Oh wow, Cartier. Better get out before they tell me I can't film in there. There's so many bars and restaurants down here. You are spoiled for choice. This is a steakhouse, but unfortunately I couldn't get a reservation in here tonight. It was already booked up. Bit of a shame. Look at all the wine. This is Mexican food over there. Yeah, there's a comedy bar up there. Sushi. Smells amazing. Deck 19, Formula Racer. The casino's in there, but I can't really film in there, but you know what a casino looks like. In fact, you saw it when I came in. Hello, where's the Formula One?
Just down, you have to turn left.
Okay.
All the way down.
Alright, thank you. There's loads of things for teenagers and kids to do. Oh, what's that? No. Oh, here we are. Formula race. So this is like a full-on F1 simulator, apparently. Wow. Oh my God, look at that. Before dinner, I thought I would go and have a walk on the promenade because the light show apparently is really good. Wow, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Wow. The slide is closed up for the night. Just going towards the back of the ship. Got a DJ here, looks like. Wow, look how great that is with Miami in the background at sunset. Wow. I don't know if the camera does it justice, just how big this cruise ship actually is and the area it is. Anyway, let's go grab some dinner. Wow, that is a lot of wine. It's like restaurants everywhere you look. Okay, hi. I was all dressed up. Is it Italian night or something? On my cruise card, the table number's there. Table 690. Hello. So it was an Italian themed 3-course meal last night. I went for a starter, I had the steak and I had a limoncello dessert, which was really nice. I couldn't get over just how big the cruise ship was. I mean, at first it was quite daunting, thinking about how many decks, where to go, where to explore, but you soon found your footing. It's like a city in itself. You've got that shopping area where all the restaurants are outside, and then you've got the inside, you've got the theatre. There's so much stuff to do. It was great that you could go on water slides on top of a cruise. The swing on the side of the ship was amazing. The shark slide, which is the tallest at sea. I loved the fact that you could just go and get a drink at any bar you wanted if you had the drinks package, which I had. I really loved that Greek restaurant as well. It really gave it a Mediterranean vibe on a cruise ship. My cabin was great. It had everything I wanted actually on my first ever cruise. It had a balcony, which I really wanted, had like a little living room area, had a really comfy bed, pretty basic bathroom. Do want to say a massive thanks to MSC World America for the invite and for my first ever real cruise. Prices start for that room for about a week, sailing from Miami to the Caribbean, start at around about £1,989. That's with all your basic food options included. Obviously a drinks package is a little bit more. Now when I docked at Ocean Cay, it was great that there was some excursions that I could do, but unfortunately it was a little bit too windy, so I couldn't go kayaking, but the tour up the lighthouse was great. The beach obviously was beautiful, being in the Caribbean. Is it everything that I thought a cruise would be? And I guess, yeah, it is. I want to say a massive thanks to MSC World America for inviting me onto their inaugural cruise for Miami. It was great. There was an amazing drone show to set us off. And I also didn't realise that Gloria Estefan was there to send us off. That was an amazing show. Walking around the ship, it just smelt like a new car. It was really nice. My cruise was quite short. I think I need to do a slightly longer one. I think I experienced everything I could in the small time that I was there. So I've done my first ever cruise. Should I do another one? And tell me where you think I should go. If you want to see a worse rated cruise, why not click the video on the screen now? Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.